Alright, so what's poppin', everybody? Sacred Fire Negri here, and welcome to part 2 of the Pokemon Sun and Moon top 10 ALOLAN forms discussion type of countdown video that me and Mo did. Say hi, Mo.
Hello, welcome to the top 10 podcast.
Oh my lord. This is part 2. Part 1 is on Mo's channel. Definitely go check it out.
We talked a lot.
Yeah, we talked a lot. We're most likely gonna do this for these 5 too. Definitely go check out Mo's channel in the description section below. Give both video a thumbs up, because honestly, like, this is just speculations. I know a lot of people like these type of videos, and if you guys are interested in anything that we say in either one of the videos, be sure to comment your ideas and thoughts in the comment section below. But now, let's get into the countdown with number 5 on the list, and that is going to be ALOLA Weezing.
Look at this. This is like a dead volcano. It's not a dead. It's like a volcano after an eruption kind of thing.
What I like about this, though, is that this actually makes sense. Because in, like, the ALOLA region, there's, like, 2, like, I want to say volcanic type of areas where, like, there's that one part of Meli Meli, and then there's that other part where the big ass shrine is, like, on the bottom left of the map. And there's, like, this actually could work, like having a
Aloans must have been wiped off the fucking earth twice or 3 times.
I'm saying they have, like, at least about 2 or 3 volcanoes in their region.
They must have erupted like every 100. Like, holy shit. I would be terrified to live in ALOLA if I'd have that many volcanoes near me, though.
I mean, well, some of those are dormant, though. Like, I think, if anything, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I think Hawaii hasn't had anything major in a minute, actually. Like, they live peacefully, but I'm pretty sure.
I mean, look at Yellowstone.
Yeah, that. Oh my lord, that's that. If that, we're all dead.
Let's not get dark.
I was gonna say, like, if that was to ever happen, we all die. Anyway, basically, the whole premise of this ALOLA Weezing is poison and fire. Poison because of, you know, the soot is bad to breathe in. Soot is
bad to breathe in.
And fire is just because of the area, the volcanic area that it comes from. Honestly, this was probably one of the most original, probably the best designs for ALOLA Pokemon ever. Because, you know, everybody thought, you know, we were going to be getting, these are like, most of these images, well, some of these images, I want to say this one specifically is named under Mega Weezing, but that was like when X and Y were, like, really prominent in, like, Mega alternate forms, and everybody had, like, their different, wants or whatever. But if anything, since with ALOLA types being a thing, this one would honestly take the cake.
This is definitely, like, if you were to think, like, we're talking about Crystal Onyx last time, how it adapted to the springs and it had to get a crystalline structure. That's kind of like far-fetched. This makes sense because it's like Weezings could have been there originally, and once a volcano erupted, it's the Weezings that lived near those areas
would absorb the soot from the
and they would be the only ones that could absorb it.
Exactly, because they have to breathe in and breathe out, and what they breathe in is the surrounding air. What they breathe out is the poison. So obviously, it would be a mix of a combination of the already poison that they have, and then the magma soot coming into them as well. So of course, over time, they would become this. This is literally the perfect. This is the perfect fucking ALOLA Pokemon. I love it.
It makes a lot of sense. It's like if you were to think of
Hawaii,
the turning a Weezing into, like, volcanic. What do you call? You know when a volcano, like, is dormant and it has magma, and the magma's kind of just like black. That's what this is.
Yeah, exactly. And there's still like smoke and shit coming out from like outside of the black shit, but it's still dormant. It's not doing anything at all. But if it was to erupt, it'd be like a lot of fire and shit. So, like, imagine, because I mean, fucking Weezing already gets flamethrower and fire blast.
So then this would add to it.
This would fit perfectly. I'm telling you, this is probably one of the best fitting ALOLA forms ever. Like, this has to be it.
Yeah, definitely.
If this isn't one of them, I honestly would be so mad. I'd be so I wouldn't be mad. I'd high-key be like, you guys missed out on a humongous opportunity to make probably one of the best designs ever. Because obviously, it wouldn't look like this. But if anything, it would just kind of
have this idea.
Yeah, I would say the idea would be the same, where it's just, this is, I don't know. I really.
What if Wheezing is keeping the volcanoes dormant?
To where, like, if it erupts, the volcanoes erupts.
Like, yeah, pretty much. If the Wheezing die off in the area, that's a sign. Like, it's like an omen. You know how Hawaii's got, like, they're going off this omen shit? Like, if the Wheezing population decreases, the chance of a volcanic eruption is near.
I'm pretty sure a lot of tribes and shit, like, just in general, whenever they see a, you know, like, I guess, like a volcano, like, just smoke coming out of a volcano, they think that that's a bad omen for the shit's about to erupt.
Or what if there's more? If there's more Wheezing, that means the volcano's about to erupt because the Wheezing want to absorb as much.
Yeah, like if they start surrounding that smoke, it's like, oh shit, they're going up there. We need to dip. We need to go to the neighbor island or far away from the actual volcano, just to be safe.
Because it makes so much sense that those Wheezings, oh my god, and Wheezing's always in a volcano area. So this is that final form Wheezing kind of thing, where this is what happens when, like, because Wheezings exist in, like, it's by Mount Pyre, right? That fiery path. Wheezings exist in, like, the fiery path, or Coughings do, at least.
Yeah, Coughings do.
So this would be, like, the complete turnover, like, if it lived near magma over so many years and centuries, that this is the
result, like the end result of everything that's just been happening over the years. And I mean, if anything, you know, these Pokemon are old, and how evolution, you know, works, obviously, this would probably be like a couple of years, like not even a couple, like a good ass amount of years, like after they were introduced. So if anything, it kind of just makes sense that this would just make, I fucking love this design. If this isn't fucking real,
just think about it. Executor is only long necked because the Wheezings are purifying the air.
Whoa. That's a really good ass fucking Alola form, also.
It is.
Executor is hilarious.
We should definitely move on.
That's like the best transition. That is the best transition I've ever seen in my fucking life. But number 4 on the list. Y'all know I fucking love Lilligant. Y'all know I fucking love Lilligant. Y'all fucking know I love Lilligant.
What's the meme? It's Lilligant and what was that one other Pokemon? It's Gen 5 that you were so in, like everyone gives you shit for it. I
think it's Maractus.
Maractus.
Only, oh no, you know what it was? Only because me and Nappy did that fucking that tag lock thing. No, I did that fucking Nuzlocke of mainly pink, and I went ham with a Maractus. That nigga was nice. But anyway, besides that, y'all know I fucking love Lilligant. Y'all fucking know I love this damn Pokemon. And see this, shout out to Locomotive, by the way, for this art. I fucking love Lilligant. And you already know about the hula dances. The almighty, the dances of the night.
I like this. I like that. We said grass fire, right? Grass fire. I think
we were going. I think we were going with fairy fire.
Fairy fire. There we go.
Because just because it's a dancing most because if anything
mystical.
Mystical type. Because relatively when it comes to dancing, that's like a form of like celebration or like rituals or whatever. And fairies is leaning more towards the whole spiritual side. So fairies would kind of make sense. And the fact that it's around fire and it's around, you know, the sun or whatever, it kind of gives off the fire. Because if anything, this and the Marowak from the last countdown video would make a lot of sense because they both dance in the same area for celebrations. You know, fire dancers and hulas are like literally they're in the exact same areas when it comes to celebrating. So just having having the Marowak be a fire type and giving the Lilligant fairy and fire will kind of just go with the whole theme of just, you know, just I guess celebration, the sun, the volcanoes around the area. This would fit alongside the Marowak.
If you read the Pokedex little thing, I guess it's a little description.
Oh, yeah, the little description thing that he gave us. It was like, as a result of living near volcanoes in Alola, some Lilligant have adapted to withstand higher temperatures by retaining more water in their bodies. However, they also produce a highly flammable oil that ignites easily. Because of this, Alolan Lilligant can burn constantly without drying out or combusting. At night, they gather on beaches to dance.
That's so dope, though.
This is dope
like,
as fuck.
I like it because it's just it's so Hawaii. I like this part of the top 10 is more like actual like creations of
these
different
are more
people.
like culture. Like these are more like steering towards the culture of Hawaii.
I hope I'm not offending any Hawaiians, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all. I finally got a game.
If I make a mistake, I'm not insensitive. I'm just ignorant.
We don't know everything. We're basically going off. We know what we know so far, and it's kind of like what the tourism thing goes from. Like, you know how like fucking movies and shit give off the what's the word? The idea of what it's like living there.
Mm-hmm.
It's we're kind of going off that.
About to make a trip to Hawaii, to be honest.
Honestly, when we're like really old, that should be like a vacation.
We're playing Pokemon Sun and Moon in Hawaii.
That should be like a vacation thing. That should be dope as hell. Honestly, I'd be down. I'd be down.
We see dancing Lilligant at the beaches.
I honestly, I think this one, what is that? The ability would be Flash Fire, and
because it absorbs fire.
It absorbs the fire, yeah. And Fire Fairy would fit this perfectly. And honestly, the fucking what's the fiery dance would be perfect.
Yeah, because it fiery dances with the other Lilligant as a celebration of something.
It'd be like how Marowak would get fiery dance too, because it learns the different dances also. And if we give Lilligant a fire type, it would also get fiery dance. And if this was to ever be real, along with the Marowak in the anime, whenever they celebrate some bullshit, Lilligant and Marowak would be dancing together. Fiery dance would actually be a thing. It would
bring the clans together. Like it would be the clans, the people, the
tribes.
The tribes. There we go. It bring the tribes together. Like the Lilligant are like across the Cubone Island, and like I guess like maybe they're like brothers.
So like different native Pokemon and shit.
Yeah, they could be like brothers, or like their ancestors at one point before the islands were split. Were together, and they to pay homage to each other, they do a dance every night in celebration of peace between the islands, or whatever. And like the enemy team sparks a war between these two islands, and it's shit like that. Yo, they could use that. They could totally do that.
There's a disturbance in the forest.
There's a disturbance, and the island, the chiefs of the island are like, "Yo, bro, that's not cool. What the fuck?" But really, the team set it up. Yeah, it would. Yo, that would be sick as fuck. That story writes itself. That story actually writes itself.
Sun and Moon definitely, I think, has one of the. I don't want to say most obvious stories, but kind of giving off just what the region itself has shown, and kind of assuming, the legends and how the evil team can probably. I want to say take IMO. What I thought the story was going to be was. There are the Sun and Moon emissaries, and there are the 4 Guardian Pokemon. I feel like the evil team's going to try to take the 4 Guardian Pokemon and use that to bait out the emissaries.
And they can do things like have islands go at war, like I said, like Cubones versus Lilligants. And it distracts both teams, and they steal some red chain shit from Diamond and Pearl.
Yo, another example as to why those are the best fucking boy.
We're so off topic. Off topic.
You know what? It's part of the discussion, but I think honestly, Alola again, this one definitely deserves to definitely be a thing, along with the wheezing that we got. But number 3,
these are serious. These
are like actual serious, like more at home Hawaii suggestions.
Yeah.
But number 3, and this is more of a, I want to say this is a what if it doesn't happen a little again. This is more of the Alola Jinx. Everybody,
It's more of a what is it? It's more of a
like an alternative.
It's like Electrode. It's like the
Oh, my
Electrode we
Lord.
showed last time. This is like comical. It's more like, oh shit, look at that. It's a Jinx with.
But this could be serious though. Like this, I honestly, like, if it's not Lilligant, it's Jinx. Like I feel like if this wasn't like a top countdown and we were just discussing this just off, I feel like it would be either the Lilligant or the Jinx. Like they would like coincide with each other, which is why they're so close to the list. Which is why they're so close to each other on the list. You know, like where like
Yeah.
it's like a more what if. But I feel like the Jinx is more like we're leaning more towards the Jinx because how I'm thinking about it, just think off the anime. You know what I'm saying? Where like imagine just Jinx dancing and like Ash is chilling with whoever the new side characters are, and like they're probably getting, you know, they're talking to one of the kahunas and just talking. It's like late at night, the fucking bonfire is all lit or whatever, and the beach is just there, and the moon's out and everything. Team Rocket's somewhere in the bushes just chilling, looking at them or whatever. I'm thinking more of like the anime, like think of the animation of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm leaning more towards Jinx becoming that than Lilligant.
It would fit the anime extremely.
Yeah, it would fit it.
Like, because it's a Gen 1 Pokemon too, I could see like Ash going to Alola and like Jinx are putting the little flower necklace on him.
Exactly. It fucking around. It's the what's that new Pokemon they introduced? The one that's the May. What's that shit called? What's that shit called? You know what I'm talking about? The flower necklace Pokemon.
The flower necklace
Like,
Pokemon?
like what if they're not big? Like you know what I'm talking about? The newest one they just showed out.
Sun and Moon. Pre-release screenshots.
Hold
I
on.
wish I knew what you were talking about.
I'm about to scroll down right now. I'm at Cerebi. Comfey.
That name is very suspect.
Comfey. like what if it isn't like this shit? Like look at this shit right here, man. Look at this shit. Like you'll see it on the screen. But like, what if this isn't as big as like the games are making it out to be? What if this is like really really small and people wear this shit and it like grants the motherfuckers like good luck or whatever?
Or what if they appear in these flower necklaces?
Exactly.
Like the flower necklaces, like it's kind of like how like shit just appears. Like that's how it is. Like how Pokemon is. Like there's like trash Pokemon, so Muck and Grimer show up and the sludge and shit. Like these Pokemon here, this Comfey, I'm not a fan of that pronunciation. The Comfey, for example, like Jinx put necklaces on you and all that, and Comfey go near necklaces because go near these flower necklaces because it's a way of like,
you know, what's
camouflage
crazy?
Or some shit.
You know what's really crazy? That makes perfect sense that Jinx would give you a Comfey, because guess what? Whenever you go to Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably butchering how this works, but because Comfey's modeled after a May. The May is the flower necklace they put on you. That's supposed to give off like good vibes or whatever, right? Comfey is supposed to is coming off the description. Comfey also helps with treatment of people and Pokemon at Pokemon centers, hospitals, thanks to its aroma. When it's attacked by other Pokemon, it throws its flowers at them to create an opening, and it flees and strike back. And just coming off that, whenever you know, like I said, whenever you give a May off to somebody, it's like a good vibe, or it's like supposed to like I want to say soothe the spirit, kinda. Yeah. And the Comfey is like, it's supposed to treat Pokemon and treat humans. So a Jinx giving that to somebody, right, would be like, it'd be like just off good vibes and everything. Comfey would like bring, I don't want to say good luck, but it would like, what's the word? It would just give off that that aroma of everything's okay, because you know Hawaii is a peaceful ass place.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Like I can imagine the first ever anime episode with Alola. You see Ash comes off the boat. and you see,
and the first welcoming is a Jinx giving you the shit. Because right here in the
Jinx will give you the May, and Ash will see a Comfey in his May.
Yeah, he'll think like, oh, and that'd be his first Pokemon in Alola. That'd be his first Alola. And then like, look, let's read the description of the Jinx. It's the typing is Grass Psychic. After Jinx migrated to the Alola region, many of them retreated to the snowy mountains to the southern island. The Jinx that couldn't travel back to the cold regions adapted to the Alolan lifestyle, partaking in traditional dances alongside Blossom, and getting used to the tropical heat of the region. Jinx have become a big part of the Alolan culture, and many tourists visit they visit just to see Jinx dancing. And it would keep the same stats, high speed, special attack. So this is more like a tourist. Yo, like this is perfect.
This is like a grass. That's what it says. It's just a Grass Psychic Jinx instead of Ice Psychic, which I think Grass Psychic is better than Ice Psychic.
Yeah,
Ice just sucks. But then you'd have like what moves would you put? You could give it the cleric moves on for the grass types. You'd have like Stun Spore.
Yeah, this would be like a good support Pokemon.
Yeah, it definitely would. And you'd it'd still retain its stats as like special attack and everything too, so it'd still be offensive as well. So like fucking Energy Ball would just go ham. Oh my god, I don't
Giga Drain would go ham.
This quote unquote just cuz Pokemon became a real threat.
It became a real thing in general. Like, this is dope. Like, how it just makes sense. Like, this Pokemon, like this little like fan art and Comfey could correlate so much to each other that it's actually crazy. I promise you, they're gonna fuck around and make Jinx in Alolan form.
That would be good. I think they'd do it more over the Lilligant because Jinx is Gen 1.
Exactly, and all the Gen 1 at the time of this recording, all of the
Gen 1s are being done.
Yeah, all the Gen 1s are being done. That would just make sense. That would make sense. This actually works. That's what
we've said that about every single. Well, we said that about Weezing, and we said that about this. Weezing is a Gen 1 as well.
But like I often said, Weezing is Gen 1 as well, and it goes to show, like, you know, your part of the top list was like more of a like a fan assumption thing, and then mine is like an actual like, oh, these are more leaning towards the more possible of happening.
Yeah, this right here. It's maybe the Lilligant's kind of far-fetched just because it's Lilligant.
Yeah, because it's Lilligant and shit. Yeah, I know.
But Jinx is more definitely just it's a sound decision, and it's a good decision.
It really is. But all right, though, it's time to go to number 2 on the list, and this one, I think, if it wasn't this one, the next one would be one of these two would be tied for number 1.
These are basically tied, but I think just because this one is just one and the next one is a whole family.
Yeah, this one definitely has the man, this one is really dope. But everybody say hello to Alolan Golurk.
I like the face on its whole like.
I love this fucking thing. I just love it. Hold on, let me actually Mo, can you discuss your thoughts on this really quick?
You want to search something?
I want to search something real quick.
Well, this Golurk, what I like about it is it reminds me. It's like what was it? The mass Pokemon we talked about earlier. It's kind of based off like the Glalie. It's kind of like the Glalie, how it's based off of these like designs and sculptures that they do in like these I guess tribes. Like Golurk could totally be based off like one of those wooden sculptures that they would do within those tribes. Like this would be like a sign of like protection.
This Golurk would be styled after an Hawaii tiki totem statue.
And what would that like? What is that like considered?
Okay. Hold on. This would be like a deity almost, because these statues. No, these are big ass. Hold on, let me show you this shit, Mo. Like, let me show you this. I'm gonna show everybody on the screen when you see it. But no, these are big ass statues on like the shores and like mountaintops and shit, looking at the sea or the villages. These are like modeled after gods almost.
To protect the island.
Yeah, these are like spirits. like guardian spirits. Like you know how we have like Tapu Koko, right? And they're supposed to be modeled after actual totems. If you want to be technical, this would also work where this is, instead of being a actual totem pole like the guardians are supposed to be modeled after, this would actually work because this is a big ass tiki statue.
Yo, wait, this makes sense though. Think about it. The white, I just looked at the Pokedex entry. It is said that Golurk were ordered to protect people and Pokemon by ancient people who made them. And this little description here, it says that Golurk and Unova were created long ago as guardians, and the Alolan Golurk are no different. So this is like, these are two, I guess Golurk is kind of like universal. It's like Golurk didn't come to Alola. It's just that this is Alola's form of Golurk. And it says, powered by sacred totems and spiritual energy, the Alolan Golurk, along with the pre-evolution Golett, was molded from mud, wood, and sand by native Alolan islanders to defend their people from the eruptions of Alola volcanoes. It unleashes the power of Earth, shifting its hands into drills for powerful drill gun attacks, or even break the Earth itself with a mighty earthquake.
Now this is fucking dope.
Like, it's literally a guardian. It's a guardian.
Yeah, it's a guardian
statue.
Like that shit's dope as fuck.
It would be then, if it's gonna be made off of like wood and stuff, it would be like grass ground maybe.
Like looking at the designs, like I'm gonna link this to you. I'm gonna put a couple examples in the video itself when I show it to you all. Looking at the designs of majority of these statues, this and then whatever the fan art shows actually fit. Like this shit's actually crazy. Like this actually makes sense.
It's people are gonna be like, "Wow, you said that makes sense to like 4." I mean, that's literally what this is like. That's literally what these are. They make so much. All of these have made sense.
I'm gonna say these are more these are more possible just to happen. Like if these were to ever happen, it's like you can't be surprised if these happen. You know? Because just the theme of Hawaii and majority of the Pokemon that they've already introduced so far are based off of just the same usual shit. Even, nigga, Comfey's a fucking flower necklace, my G.
Think about it, though. Let's say these Golurk are protecting the island, right? And the enemy team, like the little organization that wants to disturb the island's peace and stuff, like how I said they do Lilligant versus Marowak, they could disturb the Golurk, and you would run into like a level 70 Alolan Golurk, like kind of like Volcarona, and like you would be forced to face something like this. Like, or this would cause a whole disturbance on the islands.
Or hold on, I'm about to go to the Pokemon website. Or instead of fighting instead of fighting a level 70 Golurk, what if the Golurk is the totem Pokemon?
What do you mean?
Like remember when the most recent trailer, right? They had the totem Pokemon, and they had that aura around them, and they can summon the little smaller evolutions and shit. Kind of like how was that Yungoos and Munchus, or how Munchu is a totem Pokemon, and you see that little fucking synergy aura around him, and how he can call other Pokemon to help him. So instead of just you fighting the Golurk, he can summon the Golett too to help him fight you off. Yeah, maybe that's a part of the island challenge.
You're right. That would make total sense, actually. Yo, this game is dope.
Somebody bet me $1,000 if Sun and Moon ain't the best Pokemon games ever. Like
this has the potential to be the best Pokemon game story wise and Pokemon design wise. This Alolan form shit may have been like the best idea they've ever come up with.
Oh, of course, because because what were we talking about? This is obviously going off topic, but it's kind of still on it. We were talking about, it was me, Nappy, next. We were talking about how like Alola forms are kind of just the cop out of adding new Pokemon, and the same way how the Mega Evolutions were, they're just not Megas. And this one, the ALOLA forms, like I said, they're just not mega evolutions. They're just alternate typings of Pokemon we already have. When, as in Mega Evolutions, they kept the same typing just to add extra added on or extra boost in stats. These ALOLAN forms are probably going to just be an ALOLA like exclusive. Like just say like, oh, if they make another one for the next game, it's gonna be that.
It's only gonna be this and then like the remakes, quote unquote.
Yeah, like you might get a fucking I don't know. I feel like how Pokemon has it now, though. It's like they had Mega Evolution 6th Gen. They've had through 2 games in 6th Gen that kind of introduced and kind of gave background story on Mega Evolution. Now we're in a whole new region, and it's ALOLA forms. And they kind of gave off ALOLA forms and how it started, kind of just they just gave it to us. Oh, they just adapted. And it's like, if they were to ever have a remake, it's like, oh, are you gonna go back to Mega Evolutions? Because you can't give ALOLA forms to a remake generation unless that region is somehow close to ALOLA. You just never introduced it.
Or you could just from now on, every region has its own forms of Pokemon.
Exactly, but then it have to be new though, like Sinnoh form fucking Infernape, because everybody's thinking we're gonna get Sinnoh remakes next. Which we are, by the way. If we don't, I'm gonna be so weirded out.
They just stop at Gen 3.
It's gonna. I promise you. If they, I at least need to see Diamond and Pearl.
We're coming
on
up on
screen.
like the 10-year anniversary of Diamond and Pearl. Whoa.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh yes! Yeah, that's my favorite generation, by the way. All right, but that's pretty much it.
We should stop. This is turning into a 30-minute video, and we haven't come to the last one.
But with that being said, I think number one, when y'all see number one, it's not even a Pokemon. It's an entire evolution line of Pokemon. We have
this is fucking. Oh.
We have ALOLA form Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash. Now, I don't even know where to start. You know
let's
what?
read the description.
Let's read the description. Let's start off with Honedge first. You want to go? You want me to go?
I'll do it. I'll take it. In the Alola region, Honedge takes the form of a fishhook. Shout out to Locomoto, by the way. Said to be inhabited by a spirit, Alola Legends tells of a powerful demigod whose partner was a magical Honedge that could pull islands from the sea or slow the path of the sun itself. Alola and Honedge are loyal creatures who are revered because of the deeds of the legendary demigod and his Honedge. Whoa!
Now that's some dope ass shit.
It can be, it evolves into Alola form Doublade at 35, and then Alolan form Aegislash if exposed to a Water Stone. That's okay.
Water Stone isn't that. What's the word? That's a very unique idea of evolving.
Isn't that like how Aegislash works? Aegislash just levels.
I was gonna say, don't Aegislash evolve with a Dust Stone?
It does. Okay, so that's why they said Water Stone.
Yeah, Water Stone. Okay, cool. I was sitting here like, doesn't it evolve with a Dust Stone?
Yo, this fucking Doublade though.
Yeah, this Doublade's amazing. Right here, I think everybody's just gonna keep their regular abilities. But we're gonna be giving it. What were we gonna give it? We were gonna give it grass and water.
Grass and water instead, because it's made of like wood. And stuff.
Yeah. These are like wood carved weapons, by the way. And the water is because they was in the next evolution line. Well, we might as well just go to the next one. In Doublades, what is it? In Doublades, it's used as the fish hook.
Wait. Read the description.
Doublade. Okay, Doublade's 2 bodies work as one. Like the Alolan Honedge, the Alolan Doublade takes the form of a fish hook carved from sturdy wood. So it's a fish hook, water, sturdy wood, grass, and embellished with Sharpedo and Garchomp's teeth. The pattern on its sashes supposedly represent the sun setting over the ocean. What the hell?
What?
Some say that the mask that it sheathes itself behind is a representation of the demigod himself. So the demigod that used Honedge, I'm guessing either him or the demigod carved out a face of himself, and when it
people did it
to honor him.
Yeah.
And the Honedge, because they're loyal. They're loyal to the demigod. They basically they're protecting it. They're protecting their master's I don't want to say face, but there's I guess in loving memory of the demigod that used to live.
To pay homage, we gave him to pay homage to him, we gave him 2 weapons to yield. It's kind of like we gave the mask 2 weapons to yield to show that we appreciate something, to appreciate the protection. What is it? It's powerful demigod. I guess it's like they gave him 2 weapons essentially, just to be like, here's 2 weapons, like how it's like signifies like, you know, he was a powerful demigod kind of thing, you know, how they kind of put like they put like flowers and shit on graves and stuff. They put swords to pay homage to how powerful he was.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much why there's extra like blades, I guess.
No, because the thing about these Honedges are like they're literally like linked up together. Like if you go back to the Honedge, if you reverse them and put them side by side, they make the Dew Blade. The mask just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, you're right. Oh, so when you put 2 of them together, it summons him, sort of.
Yeah, it's like a mystical. Yeah, no, because like it was it's one of those things where it's not even I don't want to say it's a legendary Pokemon, but it would just be like I want to say like a one-time thing, kind of how like there's one Rotom in Diamond and Pearl. You know what I'm saying? Where like, oh, hey, he is referred to as the weapon that the demigod used to protect people, and when summoned or when evolved, 2 of them come together to basically recreate the spirit of the demigod himself.
Definitely. That yo. I like this. I like these ideas. This needs to be real. It's not gonna be real, but it should be real.
And then with the help of a water stone, we get the Alola form Aegislash. Oh my god, this is probably one of the
beautiful.
This is a dope ass design. Okay, so based on the description, shout out to Locomotive also. Alolan weaponry is made of incredibly durable wood and the teeth of carnivorous sea Pokemon such as Sharpedo.
Because of the fish hooks.
Yeah, because of the fish hooks. And, no, because what is it? How it's said, what he said, and this is where I think the description's kind of like weirded out, because the Honedge is a fish hook. Right? It's modeled after a fish hook.
Oh, and embellished with Sharpedo and Garchomp teeth.
And then you have the Dew Blade that has Sharpedo teeth, which is a carnivorous sea Pokemon, but nowhere in the Aegislash does it say Garchomp.
Yeah, it says several carnivorous sea Pokemon such as Sharpedo. I mean, there's a land shark as well.
Yeah, if you want to be, you're right.
You want to be technical.
So Garchomp is, okay, we're going to go with that. Such as Sharpedo, Aegislash and Alola are created by water spirits inhabiting these weapons, contrary to its Colossian counterpart, the Alolan Aegislash, by wrapping its sashes around the arm of its wielder, bestows the strength of raging tides. So, oh shit, Mo. So okay, you ready for the most craziest shit in the world? Okay, so you know how the Aegislashes are supposed to be the weapons that the demigod used to basically fight off spirits or whatever, fight off whatever he was fighting, right? The Aegislashes are loyal to whoever has that shit, right? And when they evolve into Dew Blade, you have the mask of the demigod himself, right?
Yeah.
The mask of the demigod, basically, the 2 Honedges, they fuse and become one sword. The fucking bands wrap around your arm, and the sword itself, when its stance changes. So right there, where like so look at the Aegislash, right? You will be holding at the top. The mask itself has become one with the actual swords.
But then why is the ability stance change?
Because I don't think these Pokemon are supposed to be used for war purposes. Like I don't think people are supposed to use them for like weaponry. I think
so you could use this. So you could use it the mask would pop off and the shield would elongate. So essentially what would happen, okay, so you see that sharp part? Essentially when its stance changes, it would have, the mask would be a shield, like the mask would go behind it, and the mask would go behind it, right? And the sharp teeth would move into the sword, and you'd have a fucking Sharpedo teeth fucking Aegislash.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
That would be dope as fuck.
Could you imagine the transformation too? Like the mask kind
like
of
how it would work? Like the mask would like go behind it. No.
Or can move beside it.
Yeah,
move beside it,
move
signifying
beside
the
it.
god. Like the god is giving you power. Like the demigod is giving you the power that it once had to move tides and slay whoever is whoever's threatening you.
Whoever's in the battle, rather.
Yeah. Yo.
That is dope. That is fucking dope. Yo.
It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna cry.
I'm so. Oh my god, yo! Shout out! I'm telling you, shout out to the Pokemon fan base with these amazing ideas. But with that being said, people, it is time to wrap up this very long video. This is like 40 something minutes.
This is our top 10 podcast.
Yeah, this is basically a top 10. I guess I don't want to say once. Just going off of what the fans made and just predictions and assumptions. Just a discussion video, more of in a podcast fashion, rather than a rushed list. Shots
rather
fired.
than like a 2-minute like, hey, I like this.
Shots fired. But definitely, if you guys want more videos like this, be sure to, I guess, give the video a thumbs up. You know, supposed to get appreciated this way. Also, go check out Mo's channel for the part 1 of this discussion, and go check him out. Because I'm pretty sure we're both doing the same. We upload Pokemon. That's pretty much how you have it. Come on, guys.
Let us know if you like these long ass things.
I was gonna say, if you guys enjoy these and want us to do more, like I said, be sure to put in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed any of the things that we discussed or have any ideas that we discussed in these type of videos.
If you guys want to discuss more,
I would say any ideas. Comment section. I'm actually down with talking to a lot of people in the comment section below. But with that being said, we're just gonna go and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Stop doing that.
What? I've been doing it for like a year now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end this.
Bye.